Before my very first concert, which was in Arkansas, I was really nervous. I was really excited, but I was also really nervous because I'd never experienced anything like this before. It's different from anything I'd ever done. I just was taught it's not a performance that we're putting on, and we're not doing this to glorify ourselves. We're doing it to worship God. We're just supposed to be lead worshipers.
In 1987, I was on staff at Dallas Baptist University as an admissions counselor, and I didn't feel like that what I was doing at that time was what God had really created me to do. And so I was in the process of giving my 2 weeks notice to the university when a phone call came to my office one day. Little did I know how much that phone call would change the rest of my life. On the other end of the phone was a pastor from First Baptist Church, Wills Point. And he asked me if DBU had a team of students who could come to his church and do a revival. And at that time, DBU didn't have that kind of a team. And God used that to spark a vision in my heart. I began to look through the scriptures and think of what this kind of a team might be called. This one really hit home with me, and it was in 2 Corinthians 4 verse 6, and it says this: "For God, who said, 'Light shall shine out of darkness,' is the one who has shone in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Christ." And as I pondered this verse and as I let it soak into my heart, I really began to realize that every Christian life is one whose heart should glow because of their faith. In April of 1988, we auditioned our first team, and in May, we had our entire year scheduled, and it's been that way for the last 25 years.
Today, Glowing Heart Ministry leads around 16 Disciple Nows throughout the southern United States, with a retreat center in Alba, Texas, a youth center in Grand Prairie, Texas, and a thriving youth leadership camp called Pace Setters. Glowing Heart leads a busy schedule with many opportunities for the expansion of God's kingdom.
In addition to these ministry outlets, we've been able to partner with Hawaii Baptist Academy in Honolulu by leading their chapel services during their Christian Emphasis Week for the past 8 years.
And now we want to continue to pursue the opportunities God has given us, but we can't without your help.
Introducing Forward, a new partner program from Glowing Heart Ministries. For the past 7 years, Glowing Heart has been a ministry that operates thanks to the provision of God through people like you. So why the name Forward? We as a ministry have been blessed with a rich history behind us, but we want to reach forward into the bright future God has ahead of us. A future that includes
International missions to places like India, Africa, and the Middle East.
Expanded reach to South Grand Prairie High School.
Renovations and additions to Focus Point Base Camp and scholarships for Pace Setters Leadership Camp.
So, how do you partner with us? Whether you want to support us on a monthly basis or make a one-time donation, you have 3 options. You can make out a check addressed to Glowing Heart Ministries and mail it to us at Glowing Heart Ministries, P.O. Box 542-511, Grand Prairie, Texas 75054. The second way is you can choose to set up an automatic bill pay system with your bank. This automatically draws a specified amount and donates it to Glowing Heart at your specified time. And finally, you can choose to support us through PayPal at glowingheart.org. Another way that you can support us is by attending our Forward Benefit concert in the spring. It will be a night of worship, fun, and art. We'll be posting updates on our Facebook page and website, so stay tuned for updates because we'd love to see you there.
Speaking of the Facebook page, we'll be posting progress reports as they happen so that you can be on track about where we are in relation to our goal.
With God's provision
And your help,
Glowing Heart can become an even greater agent for the gospel, for this generation and the generations to come.